Why do people have to use the restroom? Take one. Hello and welcome back to Tucking It Up. My name is Tuck, and as you can see, I do like to play around with makeup. So I wanted to do a sparkly, kind of almost like party sort of look. Not that I'm going out anywhere, but I've just been feeling a little bit down recently. And usually playing around with sparkly, shimmery things helps pick me right up. And it kind of worked actually in this case. So I used the Nocturnal Nirvana, I can't say that very well, Nocturnal Nirvana Blitz Astral Quad from Pat McGrath to create this look. I haven't really used this palette very much on the channel, so that was another reason why I wanted to do this look. And finally, it just had been a hot minute since I did something that was, sparkly. In my last couple of looks have been kind of more neutral or sort of on the metallic side, and I just wanted something a little bit, I guess, more fun than those. So if you want to see how I created this look, please stay tuned. To save a little bit of time, I did my base off camera. I'll link to a video where, I did my base in this style. So unlike usual, I'm actually going to leave my brows until the very end because I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm just going to do the eye look, maybe even the lips. Let's see how that turns out, and then we'll make some decisions about the brow. For the look today, I'm primarily going to be using Blitz Purple. That's going to go all over the lid, and I'm going to do a little bit of a wing shape. Get in closer to the camera. You can see my eyelids, right? They turn down like this on both sides. And typically that's been a struggle, right? Sometimes to work with them. But we're going to take, I'm going to take the lemons and turn it into lemonade, I guess, hopefully today. And so I'm actually going to incorporate that downturn part of it into the look. Okay, we're going to start off with the, just putting down some eyeshadow primer. I'm going to use the Soft Ochre Paint Pot from MAC, and so let me zoom you in so you can get a clearer look. I'm just going to use my finger and apply a light layer of the primer. So using my middle finger, because as you know, that's the best finger for a makeup application, I just took a little bit of that paint pot and really concentrated mostly on my lid because that's where it gets oily. And then I just patted around the edges, and also as you can see I started doing a bit of an upwards motion at the outer corners. Now that the eye primer has had some time to settle and just kind of set, I'm going to go in with Blitz Purple, just on a really sort of fluffy blending brush, just to lightly sketch out the shape. Using my Wayne Goss number 19, I'm just going to place some Blitz Purple on the outer corner, and then I'm going to extend it into a wing. It's quite a diffuse wing right now. We will go in later and define it and intensify that a little bit further. Now that I've sketched out the wing shape, and I'm quite happy with how it's looking, I think it's going to be pretty even, good guide. I'm going to go and take a packer brush, in this case I'm using the Builder Pro from Sonia G, and I'm just going to really pack that Blitz Purple onto the lid. To deposit the pigment, I'm just patting with the brush. I do blend a little bit at the edges, but really I want to try and pack on as much as possible. As you can see, it's still not quite the payoff that I would get using a finger, but we will be going in with a finger at the end. Okay, so I think that's a pretty good sort of like the general shape down. One thing I do want to do is I want to take that purple and kind of bring it so you can see it, you bring it up a little higher so you can see it even when my eyes are fully open like this. And so I'm just going to go back in with my blending brush and just, kind of softly apply this color around the edges. Okay, okay, I think that's the shape. I'm quite happy with it, and I like how far it's come up. We will be making it a little bit stronger, especially on the lid in the center. But for now, let's start working on the outer corner. To deepen up that outer corner, I'm going to go in with the shade Smoked Amethyst, and this is from the Mthrshp Mega Celestial Divinity palette. It's this kind of sparkly, black, very dark black purple kind of color. I used a pencil brush to really concentrate this shade on the outer corner. And to blend it out, I'm just going to take my Wayne Gloss number 20, which is a small crease brush. Okay, so let's move on to the lower lash line. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a purple eyeliner, do the outer third of my eye, and then a green sparkly eyeliner from, it's a Vega Flash Crayon from Linda Hallberg. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little bit of a downturned wing on either side, I guess to complement my downturned hooded eyelids. To make the green more sparkly on the lower lash line, I'm going to take VR Emerald on a liner brush, just kind of line my eyes, and I think I like this effect quite a bit. Not too strong, but something you can definitely see. Okay, we're ready for the final steps for the eye. And that is, I'm going to take Blitz Purple on my middle finger and just, or any finger I guess, but you know me. Just kind of pat that on the eye, concentrating in the center of the lid and then towards the inner corner. And then as a topper, I'm going to use Blitz Aquamarine, starting with my finger first, just to get like a really nice intense payoff. And then just to blend out the edges, I'm going to take Blitz Aquamarine on a blending brush and just pat it at the edges. Now that I'm done with the eye, it's time to tightline. I'm going to do that off camera. For the upper lash line, I'm going to tightline with a black pencil, and then for the lower, I'm going to use that Vega Flash Crayon. And then the other thing is, of course, there was a little bit of a mishap right here because of me using my fingers, so let me clean that up also, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. In addition to cleaning up that mistake that I showed you, I also just refined the shape of the wing, the upper wing, just a tiny bit. And then on this side, I extended the lower wing, again, just a tiny bit. You probably can't even tell. But anyway, that's what I did off camera. And then just touched up, there was some fallout from the smoked aubergine that I was using. So I just took a little bit of foundation, covered that up. So for the brows, I'm going to go in, I think, with just keep it relatively simple today, keep it not super intense. And I'm going to go in with this brow pencil from Sephora. I use the shade Ebony, and I'm just going to comb out my brows and then fill in and then, just comb out again. And finally, we will finish off with the lips. I want to kind of go with a dark vampy sort of look today. And so to start, I'm going to line my lips with the shade Vintage from NYX. It's this kind of wine color. And then I'm going to fill in the lips with the shade Exxotica from Pat McGrath. It's this purple-based, really quite dark burgundy. And then just to top it all off, should I do this? Yes, I will do this. I'm going to take a lip gloss from Chic. It's in the shade Midnight Vamp. And I know you thought maybe I forgot, but I didn't. For highlighter today, I'm going to go in with Siren from the Enchanted Mysteries palette from Linda Hallberg. It's this lovely sort of frosty duochrome shade. And I think that'll go really quite well with the, it'll complement, the Blitz Aquamarine that I have as a topper. All right, now that we're done with the look, let me give you a quick tour. Okay, so we come to the end of another look then. I really quite like how this turned out. Especially the little kind of downturned, wing thing. It really helps balance out the larger sort of upward sort of wing. You know what I'm saying. And while I do like this Siren shade as a highlighter, I generally don't like frostier / cooler toned highlighters. I think they don't work generally on me, but for this particular look, I think this was the right call. If I'd gone something peachier or kind of more golden tone as I usually do, I think it would maybe thrown everything off a little bit. So if you like, this video, if you want to see more content like this, please be sure to check out my other videos. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, all of that good stuff. And then hopefully next time I come up with a video, maybe, I'm in a little bit of a peppier mood. So until then, bye!